All right, guys, today's Tuesday, August 6th. We're gonna be throwing the Alabama rig. We're fishing over here in Little Falls on the Passaic River. We just got rain a couple nights ago. Water came up at least 1.5 feet, 2 feet, and then it went back down. So we're going to be throwing the Alabama rig this morning. Hopefully we don't lose it anytime quick, because there's a ton of wood in here, garbage, everything. So this is like something you don't throw, but we're going to do it anyway. So they have, what do we have on here? We have Kitech fat swims on here. These are 2.8s and 3.3s. 2.8s and 3.3s. Here we go. So to our left over here, it's loaded with wood. Branches, trees, everything. It's loaded with wood. That big tree fell down over there. This whole section is wood. So I want to stay to the right of that. At least 12 feet, 8 feet from where that branch sticking out is. At least 12 feet away from it. Being that it's low, we're going to keep this higher in the water column. Being that it came down, we're going to try to keep it up. Looks like a school of fish, guys. This thing sinks super slow. So if I give it 5 seconds, it may sink maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Oh, that's the top now. I'm gonna have to give it 10 seconds. Something there. Something went after it. Didn't I say I felt something go after it? How cool is that? Don't ever say your hook is too big or your bait is too big for a smallmouth. Don't ever say it's too big. Because when you're dealing with smallmouth and largemouth, that does not exist. Hold on there, buddy. Okay, he's eating good. You see the fat belly? That's what he just ate. Okay, that's what he just went after. Actually, I think he went after the bigger one, the 3.3. But you guys see this here? The bait is literally 3/4 the size of him, literally. Okay, don't ever say your bait is too big or question it when you're dealing with smallmouth, largemouth, and pike. Don't even think about questioning it. Okay, there you go. And don't ever think that your hook is too big. Okay, we're gonna release him, but my thumb doesn't even fit in his mouth. Doesn't even fit in his mouth. I want to get him back. The size hook that are on here are 2/0. Some of these are 2/0, some of them are 1/0, but don't ever think your hook is too big when you're dealing with largemouth, smallmouth, or pike. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so we just felt that, and you know, it's very important to have a sensitive rod, guys. Maybe not in this aspect, but because we're dealing with, you know, some type of, you know, spinner, you're just, you know, but Tatula, this is a medium heavy, 7 foot medium heavy, 7 foot medium heavy, 12. This is 15-pound fluorocarbon Cigar Gold, and we got 20-pound braid on there. Suffix 820. Alabama rig. Let's see if we can get something bigger. Throw it out there and let it sink. Remember, I want to say 12 feet away from that branch sticking up. 12 feet. So a Kitech, an underspin, a little spinner, you know, like a rooster tail, but preferably something with a Kitech or a swim bait on there. It'll work all year long. Winter, the fall's coming up, the fish are going to start getting aggressive to be feeding before winter. So the fall is an excellent time to catch not only lots of fish, but very big fish, because that's their opportunity to feed. They feed in the winter, but very seldom. So like I said, the fall, perfect time to use a swim bait. Or in August. Fish it slow, and that's it. But this mimics a school of fish, guys. The Alabama rig, school of fish. Let it sink down. Keep my line tight just in case something hits it, because it has the willow blades on there and the Kitechs. I hope a pike goes after it. I pray, because you know, there's no monofilament or fluorocarbon to break through, or even braid. It's all steel. This Alabama rig is all metal. He can go crazy on all of them. It's not going to break. Throw it out there, let it sink. You can swim it back. Let it sink, let it flutter down. There's all different ways to fish it. Swim it. Now we'll work our way away from that branch. Reeling it in slow, guys. Try to be about 10 a.m. Muggy out. Give it a little pump. Trying to get away, give it a little pump, and then feel your line, tighten your line up as it's sinking down, just in case they hit it on the way down. Oh, that was a fish. Something hit it. Something hit it just there. Let it sink down. Sink super slow. A lot of drag on there from 5 kite tacks. Now we throw some over here. Let it sink down a little bit. Fishing a school of fish. Fish, guys. Let it sink down. Give it 10 seconds. There we go. So it's only about, depending on where you are, but right now it's probably only about 7 feet. Days ago I had a 3.5 kite tech on there and he bit half of it off. Pike. Took off half of the swim bait. Hopefully he comes today. Pumping it, changing the cadence of it, making it flare out. Reeling it in slow. Good old Alabama. One more cast and we'll stop the video. And we'll try maybe a different spot over there. about 5 feet away from that stick. That branch sticking out 5 feet. Let's try a different area. You know what, let's let this thing roll. Right now we're going to clean this area up. And head on down there. Get my little bag on, and that's it. You guys, this is all you need, guys. When you guys go fishing, what I do is you got to figure out, first of all, your setup. I got a medium heavy. So what's going to work with the medium heavy? You got to ask yourself, if you have 2 rods, like a medium light, 3 different rods, think about what you're going to bring. What are your best baits to work with those poles and what you're going for? So this little bag is all I need. Right now I'm throwing the Alabama rig. Then I got, what else do I got in here? Some Kytex, right? This is a 3.5. That's, bring a couple things and that's it. You don't need to bring a whole box and, In here I got my scale, right? My tape measure, bottle of water. Check the water temperature. Let's check it since we're here. What do you guys think it is? What do you think the temperature is August 6th? Snake River, what do you think? .7, 80 degrees, 80.7. 80.7. All right, here we go. We're gonna walk down here and throw the Alabama rig in the current where it's about maybe 2 feet, 2 feet at best. General 2 feet. General 2 feet over here, guys. Nothing like walking on wet, mossy, covered rocks. Okay. So we're almost here. We're going to fish over in this area with the Alabama rig. Fishing the current. Let's see what we can do. So here we are. We're going to set this up over here. We'll go down a little bit. Right here. Perfect. So set you guys up. There's that plywood, right? Plywood's right there. Big tree over there. There's the big tree. We're gonna fish in this area. Right here. Pick you up a little bit. Right there. Let's see. Put the rod holder in the ground. Put the bag down and let's go. So it's muggy today. We got a lot of rain coming. Wednesday. I think Friday, Saturday, a lot of rain. From the hurricane down south in Georgia right now. We're gonna get a ton of rain, a ton. Some of those places down there in Georgia and the Carolinas are getting up to 2 feet from Devon. All right, first cast in this spot. Remember, it's only about a foot, maybe 2 feet deep. So you don't let this thing sink. Throw it out there and go. I'd be shocked if we didn't catch something here with this. I'd be shocked. I don't see why you wouldn't catch something here with the Alabama rig. Over there in that pocket. Here's a fish, guys. And he came off. That was a fish. That was a fish that just hit. Sink down a little bit. How many of you guys out there throw the Alabama rig? Leave it in the comments what you throw on it, when you throw it. If you've thrown it this year, hopefully you have. All right, one more cast and we'll move down. All right, we're gonna move down. Put the bag on and we'll move down a little bit. Here we go. So this area over here has a little pocket where it's calmer. It's a little deeper. It's a good spot over here where it's a little deeper. Got a little little pocket off to the side. Right in here, this area here. So again, we're over here in Little Falls, Passaic River. Fishing all depths today, all different depths. Anywhere from 6-7 feet, which is what we were at before. This over here could be like 4 feet, general 4 feet. So I'm gonna set up right here. Set up right here, and we're gonna fish this area right here. Right here. Okay, Alabama rig, let's see what we can do here. Alabama rig, here we go. Bunch of Kitechs on there, 2.8s and 3.3s. Probably try down here a little bit, move down a little bit. Running the bank. Move down a little bit. Let's see how much time we got on this thing. Let's stop it and we'll continue down.